wanted to show you all this deck building system that is a bunch of different decks of cards. And I got it off Kickstarter because I thought it'd be neat for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Path to Glory, and kind of building settings for your armies or role-playing Soulbound or other things like that. And so it comes with a number of different card sets, and it's really easy to create a setting with it. So I'm going to run through one real quick. You start off with a region card, and you draw it, and this kind of tells you the main region or area that your setting takes place in. So we got a sea. Then you draw a landmark card. It looks like this on the back, or I guess this is the front. Then on the back, it has two options as circle or community. So you then slide it under the sea card, depending on kind of which side you think is more interesting. And so I'm going to go with community. So a community on the sea or at the sea or close to the sea is what our setting shows so far with a landmark on it. The next thing you draw is a namesake card. And so we have either Rogue of Rifts, of Children, or Where Mushrooms Grow. And so if it's one of these from the top, either Rogue or of Children, you can put it either above, I should say, under or above the sea or the community. So it could be like the Sea of Children and a community there, or a rogue sea that has a community, or a rogue community at the sea, or a community of children at the sea. And so you can kind of build them like this, or you can use the sides of it, which is Where Mushrooms Grow, and then of Rifts. And so I think I'm going to, for Age of Sigmar purposes, do a rogue sea that has a community at it. So far, it looks like that. The next one you draw is an origin card. And the origin, there's 4 origins, so it can be founded by outcasts. It's the last known location of an ancient artifact, said to have been the home of gods, or home of a vanished people. And so I am going to do the last known location of an ancient artifact. So Rogue Sea, community, and then last known location of an ancient artifact. So that's what it looks like right now. Running out of space. Next one you draw is an attribute card. So known for street food, seasonal flooding, carnivorous plants, or religiously diverse. I think the carnivorous plants and the seasonal flooding both work well for Age of Sigmar. And I'm going to say that this sea floods seasonally. Maybe it hits the community as well. So you line it like that off to the side so that you know that the seasonal flooding belongs to the sea and not the community. The last one you draw is an advent card. And these kind of give you like a story hook or a way to start off a narrative or things like that. And so this one says a leader's sudden death is creating a power vacuum, and then it tells you kind of how it's filled, or earthquakes are uncovering something long buried. And so I think the earthquakes goes well with the seasonal flooding and the last known location of an ancient artifact. So I'm going to slide that under the location, or I'm sorry, under the origin. And since my cards are really new, it's pretty hard to slide them under there on this table. So just realign them like that. And so now you see that we have a setting near a sea, floods seasonally, and that's why it's kind of roguish. You never know what to expect. There's a community there that has the last known location of an artifact, and maybe that artifact is becoming uncovered due to these seasonal floods from the sea. And so you know, what sort of Warcry setting could you build there? How could you start off a Soulbound adventure there? Or what sort of kind of Age of Sigmar army could you start with that? So that's why I got this set. I'm really excited to just kind of mess around with it and see what comes out of it, but wanted to share that all with you guys.